guys, it's Gina. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a review of the movie Cats. Typically my videos will focus on books and cross stitch, and I am now adding movies into the mix, but today is going to be a special video and it's going to be all about cats. So if you're here for the floss tube, sorry, there is no floss tube today. So, Cats. I love the musical. I have this amazing pillow. I had a shirt at one point when I was little. It says Cats on the back, and this is the logo for the play. I've seen it on stage multiple times. It is my favorite. I own the VHS and the DVD of the 1998 stage production filming of it. I love it. So it is my favorite musical. Know that going into this video. This will not be a video destroying the movie. So if you're here for that, sorry, not gonna happen. I actually liked the movie. I know. I'll get to that in a minute. So, Cats is my favorite musical. When they announced that they were going to be doing a movie, I was really excited because favorite musical. They then announced that Tom Hooper was going to be the director. The excitement started to drop. I don't like Les Mis. I've never seen the stage show of Les Mis, but the movie I did not like. It bored me, it put me to sleep. I liked some of the music and some of the songs, and like the cast is great. I just didn't like the movie, so excitement dropped. They announced that Taylor Swift was going to be in the movie. I don't like Taylor Swift. I like early Taylor Swift, like country Taylor Swift, and I have to admit I do kind of like the new album that just came out a few months ago. It's a little bit better than some of the other stuff, but like I'm still not a Swiftie. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. They then started announcing more of the cast. Jennifer Hudson, not a fan. Jason Derulo, not a fan. Rebel Wilson, who's she gonna play? I like Rebel Wilson, but like, James Corden, okay, maybe, depends on who he's playing. Judi Dench, love that she is cast because she was supposed to be in the original production of Cats, and then she either got sick or hurt, I don't remember which, and had to drop out of the production, and she had yet to be in a production of Cats until this movie. So I'm really excited and happy for her that she finally got to be in it. Kind of sucks that this is the one that she got to be in, but Ian McKellen, I had a feeling he was going to be the theater cat, and he is perfect for the theater cat. He is the only cast member I didn't have an issue with. Other than the new people to the scene, the no names if you will. I actually don't know their names, so, but they announced the cast and excitement dropped. Then they announced what roles they were going to be, excitement dropped. Then the trailer came out. I hated the trailer. Not gonna go into it too much because this isn't a trailer reaction, this is a movie reaction, movie review. But seeing the trailer, seeing how uncanny valley they looked, I was devastated. Completely and utterly devastated. Ask anyone I've talked to after that trailer came out. I hated it. I went on multiple rants for multiple days about that trailer and how they were ruining my favorite show. Yeah. Again, didn't like the cast, didn't like the director, didn't like the trailer. Saw the trailer in the theater before a show. Excitement went back up just a smidge. Just a smidge. Because it looked better on the big screen than it did on my phone or on my computer. So I was like, okay, maybe it won't be as terrible. Held out hope that they would fix the craptastic CGI that is in it, because Sonic fixed the craptastic CGI that was in it. No word ever came that they were fixing it. They did fix it. They added more fur. I haven't seen the fully updated version yet. I would like to, but chances are it's leaving theaters very soon, so probably won't get to. I was supposed to see it on Tuesday, and then the friend I was going to see it with backed out on me, and I ended up not seeing it. So yes, they did update it a little bit between trailer and release, and it did help. And it's not good, but it's okay on the big screen. Oh, it's so bad. So then the second trailer came out. Hated it. I liked it more than the first trailer. Thought it was a little weird with all cat puns, because like there's not much, if any, dialogue in the stage show, and all that trailer was dialogue. So I was really afraid that there was going to be more dialogue than the music, especially because like when they take musicals and make them into movies, they take a lot of the music out. So I was afraid for the music, because we hadn't seen any of the music except for Memory, which was done by Jennifer Hudson. I was frustrated. So I liked it better than the first one. I got a little bit of goosebumps with the second one, because like it did show more of us, more of the cats and things. So the excitement went from utter loathing to maybe probably still gonna hate it. I then saw one of the TV spots, and one of the TV spots had the music for Mr. Mistopheles in it, and it just warmed my heart to finally hear some of the music, and the fact that it was Mr. Mistopheles made me so happy that maybe this won't be terrible. Day of the show. I did see it opening night. There were 17 of us in the theater, because you know they opened the same day as Star Wars. Idiots. I can't, like, did you really think this was gonna make a lot of money? Like, it's Cats. The musical is a very niche musical that most people hate. You put it out with Star Wars and Little Women and expect it to do good? Come on. Really? So saw it opening night. There was no doubt that I was gonna see it open night, even with how horrible the trailer was. Like, I was seeing that movie opening night. Yeah, it started playing, and the very first minute and instance that you get of it is the Overture, and you get that classic Cats music, and I started smiling, and I knew that this might be okay. Going into it, I expected to hate it. Even up to the day of, I expected to hate it. The Overture started playing. Also, spoilers. If you have not seen this show or the movie, I will spoil all of it. So stop watching if you don't want the spoilers, which I feel like most people probably are fine with that. So they had to change some stuff to make it have more of a plot than the musical does. The musical, it does have a plot. I will argue that it does have a plot, but it is a weak plot, and it's not much of a plot. So it starts off with Victoria, the white spotted cat, who is our main character in the movie. She's not the main character in the musical, but she's the main character in the movie. It starts with her getting thrown into the alleyway in a bag, and then I never remember his cat's name, but it's the main narrator cat, opens it up and pops out Victoria, and then he starts singing the Jellicle Cats and asking her if she's a Jellicle cat, and I just, ugh. I really liked it. I'm getting emotional because it's my favorite show. So they start singing to her, and they start dancing, and they do the song, and then the McCavity tune comes in, which is great. And then it goes on throughout the movie of them taking her to all the different cats, who then put on their show of why they should be chosen to go to the Heaviside Lair. So the whole premise of this is there's old Deuteronomy, who's Judi Dench, which I wasn't on board with her being Old Deuteronomy at first, but she did a great job. I really enjoyed her performance of Old Deuteronomy. So it follows Old Deuteronomy picking one of the cats to ascend to the Heaviside layer and be reborn again as something else. So it is essentially all of the cats trying out to die. Which, when you think of it that way, it's really morbid, but like, it's not. So it follows, they take Victoria around and like introduce her to all the different cats, and I kind of liked that they did that because it gave it more structure for non-theater people who don't know the show to follow it along a little better. It's fine. We then get to Rebel Wilson. She is the absolute worst part of this movie. I hated her. I hated it. I hated her. She is not Jenny Any Dots. Jenny Any Dots, her cat, is supposed to be this sophisticated, fabulous cat who runs her house. She teaches the roaches how to knit and do things, and she's just a badass. Rebel Wilson. I can't with her. She's not Jenny Any Dots. She didn't sing the part well. They made a joke out of her, and I don't appreciate it at all. So that is the worst part of the movie for me, that they took Rebel Wilson and made her a joke. Her cat is not a joke. It should have been somebody else, because in the stage show, Jenny Any Dots is a bigger cat. She is the Gumby cat, and she just kind of lays around and sits around all day, but she also runs that household. So during the show, she ends up like taking off her like fur. So her costume is essentially this like big furry costume, and then the bottom of it is essentially like what girls wear to poof up their prom dresses. I can't think of the word of it right now, but it's essentially like they make it poofier to make her look bigger, and then she takes it off, and then she's in this cute little like jazzy number, and then she starts tap dancing. I'm kicking the camera because I'm showing tap dancing, which you can't see. But she's not a joke, and they made her into a joke, and I hate it so much. So worst part of the movie. James Corden I didn't mind. He did a good Buster for Jones. Jason Derulo was really afraid about him doing Rum Tum Tugger. I loved it. It was good. I really liked his take on Rum Tum Tugger. It is a little bit different than what I'm used to, but I actually really enjoyed it. Who else? Jennifer Hudson actually killed it as Grisabella. I didn't like her for Grisabella because I'm not a big Jennifer Hudson fan. I also think Grisabella should be an older person because she is an older cat. However, Jennifer Hudson killed it. I actually really enjoyed her performance. The song that Taylor Swift wrote, my battery's dying, why are you dying? The song that Taylor Swift wrote was beautiful. I loved it. It works fantastically where they put it. It was wonderful. Idris Elba did a okay job. He works as McCavity, but then like his singing's kind of, the only other thing I didn't like was that they made Mr. Mistopheles too timid. He's not supposed to be super timid, just a little timid. And then they also had him sing his own song, which I didn't appreciate, but it is what it is. I did like him. He was pretty good. The railway cat, Skimbleshanks, I think I like him more in the movie than I do in the stage show, which is saying something. He was fantastic. Other issues I had with the movie is that proportions were really weird. Like, I know they built the sets, so like just between the sets and then the CGI and like other things, proportions were just really off. Ian McKellen killed it. Yeah, it was, I liked it. I really liked it. I think I gave it 3 just because I can't get past the weird Uncanny Valley aspect of it, but I will be buying it. I would like to see it again in theaters, probably not gonna happen. I also appreciate that the theater that I was in, we were all musical fans, because at the very end, Old Deuteronomy sings and tells you how to address a cat, and in it there's a line that says, "A cat is a cat and not a dog," most of us in that theater said out loud, "A dog," which was very nice. And I'm glad that I saw it with theater people and not people that were just going to make fun of it. So that is in bulk my review of Cats. I have a full review on Letterboxd. Check it out down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Please no hate for the movie in the comments. I won't respond to it because I really did enjoy it. That's all I have for you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.